or watered or seeded. Macy's mother never spent time in the yard during daylight. Many nights, though, after Macy was asleep, she went out to the swing. Like her son, she found the movement soothing. She smoked and flicked the remains into the darkness. The result was a great circular reef of cigarette butts around the swing. At the center of the circle, Macy scratched the dirt with his fingernails and found that beneath the surface the dirt was a soft powder. He made a small pile of dirt. He pretended the pile was a mountain and sent his pointer finger hopping slowly up one side of the mountain and quickly down the other. When he tired of the mountain, he scooped it up and filtered the powder through his fingers. Then, a drop of rain landed on his hand. Macy stared at the drop and watched as it slowly made a line across his dirty hand and fell to the ground. The sky above the yard had become dark with clouds. A drop landed in Macy's eye, and another hit his cheek. Then the rain became steady. Macy hadn't had anything to drink for hours, so he closed his eyes, turned his face toward the sky, opened his mouth wide, and caught the drops until his thirst was satisfied. But the rain didn't stop. The holes he had dug to build his mountain filled with muddy water. His clothes were soaked and he was cold. He crawled under the seat of the swing for protection as the rain became a downpour. Then, when night came, he curled up in the mud and shivered. He never cried. Macy's mother got home late and cursed as she tried to untie the wet rope from Macy's ankle. She had been drinking. When they got into the house, she told Macy to put on some dry clothes and go to bed. Then she dropped onto the stained, cigarette-burned couch and fell asleep. Macy watched his mother lying face down on the couch, her wet ponytail touching the vinyl floor. It took Macy a long time to go to sleep, so he lay in the dark and listened to his mother snore in the next room. After that night, Macy never told anyone he loved them, and he was forever afraid of the rain. Macy never did well in school, and he didn't make friends. Starting in kindergarten, other kids made fun of him because he was so quiet and shy. The criticism caused him to become more withdrawn. In third grade, his teacher organized a Thanksgiving Day play. "Some of you will dress like pilgrims, and some of you will be Indians," she told the class. Macy raised his hand for the first time all year. "Yes, Macy," the teacher asked. "I was born on Thanksgiving," he said softly, staring shyly at the top of his desk. Before the teacher could respond, one of the boys yelled, "That's why you're such a turkey!" Everyone laughed, except the teacher and Macy. After that, the other kids always called him Turkey. Macy's teachers were concerned about his poor academic and social skills, but when they called to schedule meetings with his mother, she said she was too busy. All the years Macy was in school, she never met with even one of his teachers. By the end of middle school, Macy had stopped going. What should have been Macy's first year in high school was spent in a state juvenile correctional facility, where he had been sent for shoplifting at a liquor store. Macy enjoyed his first afternoon in juvie. It looked nice, with a television room and a gym. The state's food was better than he was used to at home, and the prison uniform, an orange shirt with matching pants, made Macy feel like he was going to be part of a group. That night, in the bathroom, he was attacked by one of the bigger boys, and his nose was broken. When that boy was locked in solitary, another boy took his place and broke two of Macy's front teeth. One of the guards, Officer Quinn, was the teacher at juvie. He had been teaching there for over 20 years. Every Friday afternoon, he conducted what he called Quinn's Quiz. He asked the boys questions about their schoolwork.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.